Good, good day. What's good, Katie? Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I drink the poison from the same mouth. Well, well, well. Good, Bella. Good, brother. I don't know what your name is. I'll call you. I'm gonna call you Ms. I can remember. Bro, whenever you win trades in in the U.S., how much did they take taxes away from it? I'm not sure how taxes work in the U.S. Doesn't it depend on your state? Just tell ChatGPT your whole situation. It'll do your taxes for you. That's what I do. ChatGPT is really good in doing taxes. How you enter the code? Whenever you get an account and it says promo, you just put in code Gaddy, and then it'll give you the 20% off the zero plan if that's what you want, or you can just get any regular account. It's up to you, and then you can enter the giveaway. Sounds like you're saying Daddy. What? I use your code. If you use my code, DM me on Discord, and I'll try to get you into the giveaway. Bro, it sounds like check DM. I'll check DM. I saw your message. I did see your message. I just didn't reply because I was prepping for stream and stuff. But after stream, I'll go back and I'll add everyone in. I'll only reply like once I officially can open up the spreadsheet because sometimes if I open your message, I'll like just forget. I like to leave the message like open. That way, I know I haven't done it yet. That makes sense. I think it does. Is there a consistency rule on the XFA for Geo plan? Yes, 40% consistency rule. 40% consistency rule, but no buffer needed to request a payout if you want. Obviously, you can build a buffer, but me personally, as soon as you're eligible, just request. There's really no point. Just get a return on your investment right away, and then go from there. What is the Alpha Zero plan? It's their zero activation plan. It's basically like a really beginner friendly account. It's with the code 79%, $79, no activation fee. I'm gonna post a TikTok about it right now. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. If you pass a zero account, do you still pay monthly? No, you do not pay monthly. You just pay once. How do you pass the zero account? I mean your approach. I literally I'm posting a video right now. It's like loading on how I'm gonna go about this account. I'm gonna look to pass it in 2 to 3 trades. Even though you can pass in one trade if you want to, but I'm not looking to. I think that's a little bit too aggressive. I'm gonna look to pass in like 2 to 3 trades. So I'm gonna risk 750. I'll post it in. It's on Instagram and TikTok. I don't think I can post it as a YouTube short because it's like a 2.5 minute video. But I'll try as soon as it's. I'm literally posting right now, so I'll try. Are you gonna use the zero on stream? I'm gonna use all my accounts on stream. I'm not just gonna trade one eval. So yeah, I mean I could do it on. I'll be trading it on stream if the setup forms. It's a 40% rule easy to keep up with because what if you one day you wouldn't bug and tomorrow win the rest? If you end up losing consistency problem, it's fine. It's not a big deal. You don't have to be 40% consistency every single day, right? It's just when you request payout, you have to make sure you meet the consistency rule. So all you have to do, if you end up having one really big day, then you just have to make more money at the end. I'm posting on Instagram right now. I'm gonna get code Gaddy tatted on me. Looks like free shorts today. I don't know if I'm trading micro or mini. I'm trading using alpha futures. Just click MNQ. Go on the MNQ chart. That's all. That's all you gotta do. What's good, Jonas? My bias is bullish. I am bullish. Everything points higher. However, we are in deep premium, so I wouldn't mind taking a classic model short if it forms, and then maybe reversal long. So bullish, not opposed to taking a short if we get a classic model, and that's the plan. Simple plan, right? Yeah, data lows is a good draw. 8:30 opening price is a good draw. Thoughts on the daily closure yesterday? It closed lower, but we went down, taken previous day's low, went into new week open. It's really hard to say. Like, I'm being straight up. This is like, is the bias clear whatsoever? No. The real bias is consolidation. But I mean, going into the day, I can't ignore the facts that we've manipulated below midnight in London, got the CISD, bullish order flow going into open, and we still have all this built up liquidity from yesterday. It's possible. We still have. I think we could potentially make a new all-time high. But like I said, if the classic model forms short, I will take it. No hesitation. No hesitation. Is that That's not the classic model at all, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. What's up, Ryan? Did you do trade PM? I actually did not trade PM yesterday. I wanted to, but I was busy. I don't think the model formed anyways. So I think I would have saved myself the time. I don't think it formed. What is the PM session model? It's just a model I have that's takes advantage of 1 hour. Must be confused. No, you good, bro. I mean, if you need clarification, you can message me. But it's all on YouTube if you want to trade my model. By the way, you guys don't have to trade my models, right? You guys can trade however you want. I'm just when I'm live streaming, I'm trading my models, so that's why I keep bringing it up. Obviously, GatieTrades. And what's up, brother? PM model timing. It's just from 2 to 3. Usually, I finish before that. Oregon midnight opens around the same price level, expecting a retrace there. Move lower yet? What's the classic model? I'm basically looking to capture a move right at 9:30 open. Where can I find the PM model? There is a full YouTube video on that if you want. What is the name of your indicator sessions? It's called ICT Kill Zones and Pivots TFO. Let's go, Zoe. My bias is bullish, guys. I'm bullish, but if we get a classic model short, I will take it. You can't get into the Discord. You have to click open in browser. For some reason, TikTok doesn't let people go directly from TikTok to Discord, but you can join. You just have to click open in browser. Or if you just go to the YouTube stream, it'll be in the description. You can just click that button. Whatever is easier for you. Bro said bullish. Yeah, I did. The game plan should be pretty simple today. Look for high probability longs, and on the open, look for high probability short. So if we get a short setup right at the open, I'll take it towards 8:30, midnight, strong draw, classic model. And if whatever happens, say we don't take it, say we miss it, well, then we just wait for reversal long. If we just pump, then there's nothing we can do, right? So we'll just see the model form. What's up, Hassan? Nah, you bugging. We bearish. I mean, you do you, bro. Yep, I like this. I like this imbalance here. You're majesty looking. Wow, I just said majesty, bro. I'm fucking tripping. Your Majesty looking very nice. Yo, let me tell you guys. Yo, who in chat has seen Attack on Titan, bro? Has anyone here seen Attack on Titan? Is Popeyes good? Popeyes makes my stomach go upside down, bro. Bro, Attack on Titan. When you get to season 5, I'm on season 5 right now. By the way, first time. Holy shit, bro. Like, damn. So damn. So very damn, bro. It's crazy. Yoshi, oh my goodness, bro. Attack on Titan and Game of Thrones are the best series. I love Game of Thrones. I have seen Game of Thrones. Yo, if you've seen Game of Thrones, listen, hold on. If you guys have seen Game of Thrones, let me put all of you on right now. Listen. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm not talking to you because you won't even understand. But if you have seen Game of Thrones and you like Game of Thrones, you have to watch House of Dragon. You have to. It's a sequel prequel. Bro, it is so good. You have to watch. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you have to watch Game fuck bro. House of Dragon, bro. You just have to. And they're coming out with more seasons. So that shit is fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is fire. I am egg on Targaryen. Attack on Titan has 5 seasons, not 3. Yes, there's still a draw. It all depends on your bias, bro. If I told you we're gonna go down today, well then obviously it's a draw. If I told you we're gonna go up, then it's probably not a draw. Game of Thrones is nerdy though. Who is this guy, man? What is this, man? High school? I can't even watch Game of Thrones? What does it even mean to be nerdy, bro? Unbelievable. Game of Thrones is unmatched. What does that even mean, nerdy? Someone tell me what nerdy means. What is the definition of a nerd? What's a good username? The markets are bad today? But the market hasn't even opened yet. Watch ICT. I've already seen every single ICT lecture, most of them multiple times. It's like anime? Game of Thrones is no. Game of Thrones is nothing like an anime. Watch K-drama? Ah, shit. I think you lost me there, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think anime is as far down as I can go. I don't know if I've seen 24. I haven't seen 24 right now. I'm waiting for Judo to swing higher, then go lower. Only short today, no opportunity with no trade. Good plan, brother. Good plan. As long as you have a plan, watch it. Shit, I'll give it a try. I gotta finish Attack on Titan though. I'm still on season 5. I'm almost like halfway done. Been watching Death Note. Yo, I've seen Death Note. Death Note's pretty good, bro. I fuck with it. Bro, saltier over Game of Thrones. Slander than his losses. I don't care if I lose. I just have to keep trading. Financial films. Watch The Big Short. Watch Wolf of Wall Street. I like those ones. I heard Solo Leveling is good. It was on my list. I warn you after every series. Really? Like for real, for real? Watch Dumb Money. On Google, it shows Attack on Titan has 3 seasons. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm on season 5. Maybe I don't know. I'm on season 5. Watch Love Island. Bro, I watched 10 minutes and I had to quit. I haven't seen Monster. No. Stranger Things is good. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. All right, guys, let's lock in. Let's lock in. On one of our accounts, we're pretty close to a payout, so extra reason. I mean, you should always lock in, but so I'm gonna be trading all the alpha accounts. I'll open up the Apex account. Although, to be honest, I don't know how this Apex copy trader hasn't been working for me. I've been trading it, and it hasn't been. Maybe we'll just do alpha today. Anyways, very simple game plan going into 9:30. I want to scan a high probability short. Say we target these equal lows or something. Maybe over here. Very simple idea. That's the first thing looking for going into open. This could be a CISD. I wouldn't take this though, but it might form. It might play out. Just a tape read. Like, it may just dump here. Yeah. I mean, by the time that formed, there wouldn't even been enough time to enter. I wouldn't have to calculate risk that fast. All right. Well, we're getting that move lower. This is the classic model short I was talking about. It formed right away. It formed literally in like 2 seconds. So there's literally no way we could have caught that. Yes, Alpha Futures has the same as Top FX. Anyways, let me lock in now. Chat's minimized, guys. If you have any questions, save them for later. It's time to focus up. Also, anyways, I'm looking at this. I expect us to go straight down. I don't expect us to retrace. This is good though. It'll be better for our bullish buys to look for longs from here, right? Than up here. So, yeah, we wanted a short going into open. It did form. You could sell it. Not something I can really catch. We are getting a retracement now. We did take out the lows. This light is so bright, man. It's getting to me for real. I can trade like this, right? The lighting is good now, right? Good, right, guys? It's not that bad. Yeah, don't spam the chat, bro. How's the lighting, bro? Is the lighting not that bad? That's good to say. All my models are on YouTube and Discord, yeah. I'm just gonna assume the lighting is good. Alright, so we're just watching. See if that sell side gets tapped. Do we have 10 AM news? I forget. Today's Wednesday the 16th. Nope, just the PPI today. So, yeah, we don't get a straight run down. We do get into the fair value gap, so we'll see. I'm gonna quickly glance the YM. YM is making higher highs. The dollar is also moving higher, so I think I do favor lower here right now, yeah. There's a body S&T there. There's 8:30 opening price. See if we can get midnight. No clean level to long from. We do have a 4-hour CISD here. I wonder. I'm gonna annotate London lows here. London lows here. Because if we get the shift, I'm still bullish right now, but we might get the shift and I don't want to market later. We get the full opening range gap closure. We have sell side from RTH there. About to be engaged right on midnight opening price. Look at ES. Barely done anything. This is just NASDAQ volatility. So staying patient here. No rush. We didn't put in any really first presentation fair value gap that's clean. Obviously, there's that little tiny one, but I don't really care about that one. This would technically be a CISD, but it means nothing to me. Listen, some of you guys are coming in late and asking questions. Well, too bad. Come early next time. If you have questions, you can ask them after stream. This would be a change in the state, but again, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. Price action's too floppy right now to trust any edge. It's very simple. We're still range bound on ES, Nasdaq going lower, YM going higher, dollars going higher. Every single market is out of sync. So we just wait for synchronous, wait for a clearer. We may have a bias switch here if this, depending on how this forms. I'm starting to wonder if we have wrong bias. Just the way that this is forming. Like we may come down all the way here. Which is, I think that's the weekly low, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, one of these is the weekly low. But I'm not changing my bias yet. I'm just saying it's possible. I'll stay open to it. Because I am starting to see a picture where it just shifts. 4 hours shifted. To be honest, we're just kind of stuck between this and this. So it's not really clear. Wait, we have an SMT all the way down here. We have an SMT like this. Yeah, that changes things. That changes things. That for sure changes things. I think that makes more sense with our original bullish bias. Anyways, we'll see. Nothing yet. Nothing clean yet. No fair value gap. Probably going to wait for the macro. Will be our first key time to look for a trade. Still bullish. I see all the DMs, guys. I'll get back to you guys. Am I gonna get a copy strike for that? Just waiting this choppiness out. Look at ES. Look at ES. NQ's all the way down here. ES all the way up here. ES just sideways. NQ moving lower. Look at YM. YM's finally starting to move lower. So could be the start. Something new. Gotta stay patient. Wait for the edge. Moving lower. ES is, they're all syncing up now, so that's good. They're getting sell side. ES coming into that area. We didn't get 830 on ES, but we did get some level of sell side at least. Again, I probably wouldn't trust this CISD if it formed because we haven't really gotten a first presentation yet. So we'll just see. From the daylight, running from the daylight, oh. I'm gonna move this marker so no one thinks that's a CISD. So we got midnight opening price. We're officially around discount / equilibrium. So we may start seeing our model form. Macros in 6 minutes. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah. YM's at 8:30 open as well. So just gotta wait for it more clear. Maybe 10 a.m. will be a lot better too. Did anyone take a trade yet? Did anyone push the button? Did anyone lose yet? How about let me say that? Because someone might have shorted. Did anyone take a loss? If you took a loss, it's not good. I don't want to tell you guys how to trade, but if someone's in a loss, if someone took a loss, in my personal opinion, something's not right. We're at 9:45, new 15-minute candle. Obviously, we got the shift here on the 15-minute, but still not quite convinced that it's a full shift. ES looks like it's going to invert the 4-hour. Really tough market. Because they're so out of sync is what makes it hard. Like, yeah, Nasdaq showing weakness, ES is showing strength. We're in all-time high territory, so I favor the strength. We've already manipulated below midnight, so I also favor higher. You know, not the easiest. You just wait for more clarity, maybe. Everyone who got an account with my code, I will add you into the giveaway. Do not worry. Just let me, when I do it after the stream, I'll send you guys a message. So we're just consulting around opening price. ES has a clear first presentation. NQ doesn't really, so probably just not going to use it today. Right. If there's a lack of conviction there, then, well. I feel like if I stay more back, like back from the camera, then when I clip, it'll be better quality. So let's do that. Anyway, we're just consolidating around opening price. Wonder if we just keep going lower the whole session. I mean, if so, well, then it's really easy. We just simply can't do much. We may go to London lows. We really may go to London lows. Now they're all going lower. Now they're all in sync. I suppose New game plan to look for a protraction to London lows. Wouldn't mind a protraction from here. Wouldn't mind that. Let's see if we can get it. 15 stays open, perhaps. London lows is the new draw. Clean fair value gap. I like being a part of this. Yeah, we'll see if we get a fair value gap. So if we get a protraction in the macro, we just have to wait. It's got to trade into this fair value gap or this one. This is me switching my bias. I think London lows is more likely now. We've shifted on the 15. ES also shifted. That's the main key, right? The reason we weren't bearish or just easily bearish before was ES was all the way up here. Now it looks a little bit more clear when all of them are going lower together. So we'll see if we get a retracement here and we'll maybe get a protraction short. Even if I was bearish, by the way, there's no entry here for me. I guess besides this candle at 948 technically could have been an entry. But I don't even think I would take that. So it's not like we missed anything. If we form something now, we could potentially enter a short. Say we came up here, got a fair value gap, inversed, stop there. We can cover pretty good risk to reward to London lows. We may not get a retracement though. We'll see. We're getting a potential retracement here. Is there anything that I'm missing higher time frame? We're getting that London body. Highly doubt this is all a fake run. I don't want to try to pick the bottom when it's clearly bearish order flow. Technically, if this closes below here, that's a protraction model. Not the best quality one, but technically it is. Probably wouldn't take it though. I want to see like just go a little bit higher. Maybe the 2 minute that's about to form. The 3 minute that's about to form is kind of really clear in my opinion. Probably the cleanest one of them all. So we'll see if that forms. And then we have a nice breaker here as well. You can see that breaker, really clean, obvious breaker. Okay, so there's the 3 minute gap. We're trading into it right now. If we get the shift, the OB, we execute the OB, and then look for a run to London lows. Hopefully this doesn't slip all the way down. This isn't the worst trade, but I've taken better, but I'm still happy to take a trade like this. London lows, strong draw. We're inside the macro. About to get an OB, 3 minute gap. Hopefully we get, we don't have to get a fill all the way down there. We can get something like here. 21 contracts, $40 per. 3 micros on this account. 6 micros on that account. Alright, we'll see. If I can get a better fill on this, I'm not going to take it at 1.27R. So if we can just get it to trade a little bit higher, we can execute. I'm not going to take the fill from all the way down there. Okay, I see it trading into better fill territory. I'm watching this candle trade now. Before clicking the button, I'm watching. I have the opportunity to look for a better entry. candle's only going up. No need to click the button yet. It's only going up. So just patience with the entry. I'm hovering sell. Notice ES, by the way. There's an S&T here. So ES never actually formed the OB. And then we just closed really bullish. I'm simply not going to click the sell button. That's what 1 second of patience does. One second of patience. I'm going to zoom out. We do have the 4-minute gap. Could be a reason to go higher. So we'll just see. Stay a little bit patient. Technically, the order block's not invalidated yet, but wait and see. Don't like the lack of synchronous. Might be a mistrade. Don't like that ES didn't also give the setup. It's the only reason I'm waiting right now. And I know it's a discount short. So that's why I'm just more hesitant. I don't have any FOMO. Just looking for the highest probability trade. Can't really short it on ES. Obviously, we could look for more than London lows. 10 a.m. opens here. It might just dump right at 10 a.m. But if it gives us a nicer setup that's easier to trust, then we can maybe take that. This is pretty lackluster. ES finally shifted lower. Yeah, it may just dump at 10 a.m. Because ES finally came lower. I don't like this. There's too much overlap for me, for my liking. We have a whole hour left in the session. I'm sure we'll find something. Not that it matters. Okay, 10 a.m. opens. We're trading higher. This could be a better setup for us if it forms. I would like us to take out this high. Best thing that can happen, we put a bullish fair value gap right here and then inverse it. Then we get such good risk to reward. Like that would be like A plus. Okay, if we can get that. I don't know if we will, but there's a 5-minute gap right there, so. And obviously, you can look at stuff like this if you want. So if we just can get a single pass higher right now, just zoom up. That would be nice. Being patient. What you mean zoom up? That's gonna stop me. I mean, it's not a bad trade. I'm trying to target London lows here on a high probability protraction model. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's formed already, but it's not, in my opinion, high probability. We're gonna fall short of the 5-minute. Want to see it move higher, and then confirmation of continuation. If you guys use my code, if you're listening to the stream, listen up real quick. If you use my code on any alpha features of purchase, say like 2 days ago or now or today or tomorrow, if you use it or used it, message me on Discord so I can enter you in the giveaway. If you don't message me on Discord, then I cannot enter you into the giveaway. We're giving away 4 accounts. Okay, we're getting the 5-minute bearish fair value gap. Sibby. Just kind of have to wait for it to go higher, man. Not much we can do. It could just, yeah. We just have to wait. Nothing we can do. Just wait. Just wait for the higher probability setup. That's how I like to trade. The dollar's going higher, so everything's aligning now. If we could just get a nice setup, that'd be great. Great. It may not form though. It could just dump. This could just be reaccumulation. It's fine, right? It's not like we missed anything super clear. Yeah, there's a model here and a model here, but it's not like we missed an A setup, right? It's all mediocre in my opinion here and here. For me personally, for my model. So it's no biggie. In my opinion, what I think is gonna happen, I think it's just gonna go lower. I don't think it's gonna manipulate up. I think this stays open until south side. But I hope it does go up. If it's gonna accumulate, it doesn't need to go up. Just pairing orders right now. And eventually it'll sell off when there's too much ask. We could maybe get a protraction here if we're lucky. If we're really lucky, fair value gap forms, we got one OB, and we just short that 2R to the equal London lows. I doubt it. That would be like too good of a scenario. Say we got a short here with a stop like here. The RR is not even that good. We'd have to get like a perfect trade pretty much. Yeah. Okay, I mean nothing really clean in my opinion. There was the one protraction right here, but you would have had to sacrifice risk reward greatly. And even if you got a better fill on the protraction, like that's so risky in my opinion. For it to come all the way up here and not stop out the high is risky. We got the fair value gap. We'll see. Maybe we get a protraction here and we can take that. RR not looking so good. But what we can do is if we can get a fill there, 1.35, we just put this at 2 and then break even at the London low. There's nothing wrong with 1.35 to be honest, but London lows isn't even guaranteed. We don't actually know if we're going to take London lows. I mean, I think so, but let me get a full inversion there. So still waiting. Yeah, obviously did not form there. My eyes go back to this 10-minute and the 5-minute maybe. Best thing I can see is this for me. So I'm still waiting for a continuation short. I don't know what my longest losing streak was this year. Probably like 6 or 5. I don't know if it was last year or early this year, but I was on like an 8 losing streak at one point. It was right after we got paid too, so it was like accounts got cooked. I would love the internal sweep talking about the continuation. That's exactly what I'm looking for, Michael. Yeah. Your chart settings are sick. Appreciate you, bro. I can share them after if you want. This is so cooked. Why? I don't think I had too many long losing streaks. The PM session model really helped us with our losing streak. If we didn't take any PM session 1 hour trades, we'd be on like a 6 or 7 losing streak at one point. But the PM session model always put us back, and that's the whole point of the model, right? So every time I watch Gatie, the triad never aligned. What's the triad? Talsep is the cheapest. Talsep's not the cheapest. Alpha Capital, bro. Alpha Capital's a Forex prop firm, bro. That's not even the futures prop firm. And you don't need to pay for live data. And Talsep is not cheapest. Talsep has a $150 activation fee. Bro, oh, this guy's so brand new. It's crazy. You don't have to pay for real-time data, bro. Why don't you trade during PM only? Well, I get most of my profit from the morning. You don't need to pay for real-time data. Today was my rebuild. I blew my account a week ago. I didn't get the reset. Anyone had the same problem? What firm, brother? Also, guys, if we get an inversion here, I'm shorting. Topstep. I don't think Topstep does automatic resets. I don't know. I've never hit rebuild on Topstep a really long time. I forget. You don't have to pay. If you buy a futures prop firm account, you don't have to pay for real-time data. They'll give it to you on TradingView. Oh, Topstep banks a reset. You just gotta use it. You have a reset feed. You just have to use it. Alright, guys, if we get an inversion here, I can go short. Is my fund of futures good for trading futures? Sure. Why not? I would still use the new alpha account over them, but it's up to you. Bullish order flow. I mean, still bearish to me. Why is my trading view? Alright, bro. There's no need to spam the chat, bro. You the chart is not 10 minutes behind. It's you have to sign into Tradeovate with TradingView. You have to sign in. Once you sign in, it'll work. You gotta relax, bro. Relax. I'm bullish on NQ. What's the reason for you to short it? Bro, what's with you guys spamming, bro? Right, we're closing chat, bro. Fuck you guys. All spamming and caps and shit. If you're bullish, you don't have to be bearish, bro. Be bullish. You don't have to trade with me. It's up to you. It's up to you, my brother. Risk on a trade like this, 27 contracts. 27 point stop loss. 250 divided by 27 divided by 2. Call it a 5 contract short, and then 2, 3, give or take. Call it a 6 contract short. All right, if we get this inversion, we're gonna short this. All right. All right, we're in the short. Stop loss is if we close above this body. Just gonna put it at the high for now. We'll put it at the body and we'll see how it trades. I'm looking for London lows. And we'll look to manage risk. Obviously, just want to see follow through. All right, trading back into the Sibi. See if we have the right idea. Overall, pretty good trade. We followed the model. I'd already give myself like a 9 out of 10, to be honest. Pretty simple management. We are kind of deep in discount, but we got close to opening on the short, so strong draw, London lows. If it was inside the macro, I'd give it closer to A plus. But I view this as an A setup. Pretty strong inversion. 10-minute Sibi. All assets aligned. Actually, YM is going higher, but dollar's going higher. So overall, pretty good trade. Definitely happy with the trade. So we got the 2-minute inversion as well. That's what my stop is covering right now. The 2-minute inversion candle. So right at 23,000. Right at 23,000. Let me make sure all the accounts are at 23,000 stop loss. Like we may get stopped here. Pretty strong move up. We'll see. We do reinverse there by 1 tick. Just gonna let it go, see what happens. We'll watch it on the 10-minute. Whoa, oops. I didn't even touch that. That's the idea, right? Shorting off the 10-minute. Pretty close to stop loss. But not invalidated just yet. We'll see. Definitely getting close though. New 10-minute candle here. 15-minute chart. Yeah, it doesn't look the best either. See the busy here. Pretty deep drawdown after our entry. Did we get a body SMT there? I believe we got a body SMT. I don't know, can't tell. Just handle my stop loss here. 1 point away. I got stopped there. We took one loss. We're gonna give the short another chance. So we'll see if it forms again. Maybe from this 15-minute, we'll get a higher probability setup. I'm not gonna change bias. So I'm gonna mark out this 15-minute and we'll see if we can look for one more short opportunity. It's a good trade. I would take it again. Did we reach any like? Yeah, we did get into the body here, I guess. That's a pretty deep move. And ES left equal lows. So I wouldn't really trust it or anything. ES trading into a 15-minute bearish. We'll see. We have a 15-minute bearish FEG up there, so we might be able to short from there. Look for the same trade again. See. I told you not to short. Okay. Yo, thanks, bro. I took the opposite trade. Nice, bro. My kids are gonna starve this week. Might need to pull up on you. Take long. I lost my house. Made me blow my 150K. Should have waited for the first FEG to get. For me, that meets criteria. Now, if I wait for all of these, there's no way. Too low. I took the shorts. Why don't you use the inversion below? Why you choose that one? Because it's the first one. Appreciate you staying calm. It helps me stay focused. Got you, bro. 1 minute bullish FEG gonna push price higher. No. I'm gonna wait for 2040 macro. 2040 macro. I don't think that's a real macro, bro. This is YouTube chat yet. I didn't even open TikTok chat yet. This is YouTube chat. Why do people try to give unwanted advice? I don't know. I don't even want to open TikTok chat, bro. Let's see what TikTok says. Hey, one guy said, nice trade. GG's, you know your strategy work? Yeah, it's just one trade, not a big deal. Equilibrium after that drop. Is this guy even a trader? Would you want to take a loss again? Can you explain why you took it? Yeah, very simple trade idea. We traded into the 10-minute SIBI. We got a 1 minute inversion. London lows is my draw. It's a very simple protraction model, right? This is the idea. I'm trying to catch this leg. Every time I go with him, I lose. Every time I go against him, trade, I win. Nice, bro. I never short NQ. I feel like it's just too risky. You never short NQ? 50% of the range after that drop. Yeah, I got stopped out, brother. 12 minutes. 12. I didn't take 12 micros. I took 6 micros. I told you to close. As if I was listening to Raul. No, I normally wouldn't, Bart. How much did I lose in that trade? Lost 1R, bro. Took 12 micros. I didn't even. This is not my funded account, guys. I'm trading on a second monitor. This is that. I'm trading on a 50K, 100K, and another 50K eval, and I'm trading on Apex accounts as well. This is not actual. This is not actual. This isn't my funded account you're seeing on screen. I'm trading on my second monitor because I don't have my funded link to TradingView. I have a link to Alpha Ticks and other trades like that. If I was you, I would quit YouTube streams right now. Don't be afraid to stop early. I think about it every day, man, to be honest. I think about it. I think about it every day. God forbid someone loses a trade. I told you guys. Remember when we were winning and everyone's like, where are all the haters or blah, blah, blah? Told you guys. They're sitting in chat waiting for me to lose a trade. They will sit and watch every single win, watch every single trade, and they will sit there behind their computer. And the moment I lose, I told you so, bro. I told you. They're here, bro. Trust me, they're there. The haters never leave. Never ever leave. A lot of my accounts are different sizes, so I can't copy trade them. I'm trying to manage that. How do you deal with them? Try to ignore them. I usually don't read chat. But then there's a lot of questions I get asked. We're gonna look for another setup. Same idea. There might be a nice 30-minute, yeah. So there's gonna be a nice 30-minute Sibi that forms here. It's gonna form in 2 minutes. We're gonna look for one more trade. Yeah, Delusional said the exact. Yeah, Delusional already knows. If London loads the draw, I'm happy to short this Sibi. If we have the wrong draw, then I'm happy to lose one more trade. So very simple. Reminded me of humble yourself. Quit YouTube and focus on yourself in Discord. Leave the 94 streams. I think about it, bro. I think about it every day. I can't lie. I think about it every day. Entry after the reaction of candle 10-13, so I guess stop break EV, same trade, same idea, just BS market. Entry after the reaction of 10-13. Yeah, if you got to break even, nice, bro. I think about it every day, man. I think about it. Every day. Every day I lose at least. When I win, haters can't talk, obviously. Haters can't talk. Yeah, we're going to look for a re-entry. I'm just waiting for 10:30. What would you say is the best eval? The new alpha one, I guess. You can pass in one trade. The Discord link works. Who wins every day? Bro, people on TikTok think people win every day because people never post their losses, bro. I could easily not stream and every day just post a win. I would be like people would think I'm the. It would be so fake, you know. Okay, it's 10:30. This is the 30-minute fair value gap that's formed. I'm gonna mark it out like this. We're gonna look for another short. Right, we're gonna look for one more short. Twenty 5% win rate is crazy. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, we're trading inside that 30-minute Sibi. Obviously, you can't win every time, but bro, you're just taking trades out of nowhere. I think what you guys don't realize is when I win trades, it's the exact same model as the one I lost. Like, it's not like I'm breaking rules. This trade I took, last time I took a protraction short, looked exactly like this, and it played out. I don't think you guys realize. The market should be as I wanted to go high. You I feel like you're taking too much emotion out of the market. Fan. I think your name is Fan. You just follow your edge, bro. That's all you can do. The cleanest inversion would be this 2 minute. Although we have a 15-minute CB right there we didn't touch yet, so we'll see. Background color? E9, E8, E7. Is there a reason you live stream every day? I like to document my whole journey live. I like to show people that the true trading, bro. I don't know. Show them everything behind trading, not just the wins. Blue light spectacles is not a bad idea. But once I do the Discord streams, I don't even need my webcam anymore. W, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It is W, but like, bro, I see. Someone said, "What do you think about every day?" You wanna know what I think? I think about every day. Stop streaming and just trade. Just trade. I wouldn't say A plus. If it was macro time delusional, then A plus. But the setup itself was really good. Definitely an A setup in my opinion. London low, strong drop, nice rejection off the 10-minute SIBI. Took out the internal high. Pretty strong inversion. The timing's a little bit off, but it was a good trade. I would 100% take it again. 1R unfunded wouldn't change that. So that's why I'm happy. Well, I'm not happy. That's why I don't really care. Why so long before Discord streams? The reason I said 100 streams is I didn't want to just abandon everyone. I didn't want everyone to think I was switching up. 30-second and 50-second charts necessary? No, I don't think it's necessary. How do you embrace losses and not revenge trading? Because I know if I revenge trade, I'm not going to be profitable. Very simple. I have two options after I lose. Revenge trade, and I'm guaranteed not profitable. Or I continue trading my edge, and I'll be profitable. Why would I choose option one? I could have the wrong draw, but I'm not willing to abandon that just yet. 100 streams, will you stop forever? I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm just going to move to Discord streams and only have, like, select people join. There's hella people in here who are hella nice, bro. Or some people are just genuinely trying to learn. They're like, why'd you take that trade? Why do you think it lost? What would you do differently? Would you take it again? Like, those are good questions, you know? How can we join Discord? Discord's free. You can join. But then, like I said, it's 50-50. If you guys watch the video I post, like, it's literally 50-50. No, it was a good trade in my opinion. It's stupid for listening to you. If I had followed my rules, I would be in profit. I'm stupid for listening to you? Yeah, you are stupid, bro. It's good that you know that. I would take 100 times again? Yeah, me too. How old are you? I'm 22, brother. We're inside the 30-minute city. We'll mark it out like that. I don't really need to mark it out. Seen an uptrend, wide bullish. This isn't an uptrend. I was doing this as a retracement. Yeah. What are the colors? I'll get to you, bro. Just give me a sec, because the model might form again right here. Although I prefer it form inside 1050 macro. If we get an inversion here, we'll take it again. The people that raise me will be unprofitable forever? Yeah, I know. They will be. It's sad. It is truly sad. I hope we don't get the inversion yet. but this might be another short. We do get the, there's a small 2-minute inversion in there. Watching this candle trade. Technically, the model did form off the 2-minute inversion there. 30-minute SIBI, 2-minute inversion, then 30 power 3 range expansion. I was looking at this SIBI, but we did close below this one, so we don't have to get the next one. Probably get the CISD. Even if we just wait for the CISD, though, the risk reward is not bad. So we could just wait. Not a big deal. If I'm going to take one more trade, I want it to be really high probability. For example, if we trade up here, then we start trading down, we could short it around this body. So I'll hover the sell, stop loss 26 to be that same trade pretty much. 3 micros, 6 micros, 6 micros. So we'll see if it forms here. Or we wait for 1050 macro. We'll see. I deleted my long order because I got influenced by him. My own fault. Yeah. I'm glad that you know it's your fault. It's good to accept that. Typical people that copy trade, and when someone loses, they cry. Yeah. Exactly. How do you determine how many micros you risk? Depends on the stop loss placement. I'm always risking the same dollar amount on funded and evals. So depending on where the stop loss is, how many points. Support and resistance traders eating? I mean, support and resistance levels are so subjective. How do you calculate it? 250 divided by 2 divided by how many points my stop loss is. Why do you want to short it so bad? My drawn liquidity is lower. We took one trade, it was a loss so far. I am currently looking for shorts. Why divide by 2? Because each point is $2 of each time it moves by 1, that's $2. If we get the OB here. Why 250? I risk 250 on a 100K account. That's just how much I like to risk 0.25. The model's already formed, so we can enter short. We'll see if we get an order block here. I'll still put my stop on the original. If we could run it like this. I prefer waiting for the macro. I hope it doesn't form here. And it makes me decide whether I want to wait or take it. If it's best case scenario, it stays easy for me. It just waits for the macro. We're building up a lot of liquidity here. Macro would make the trade A plus. If it forms now, it's only like an A or A minus, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, didn't really form there. So I think we probably just wait for the macro, and then we'll look to execute our model one more time if it forms and our bias doesn't change. I'm not gonna long. I'm gonna wait for it to show short. If it doesn't show me short, then I just won't trade again today in the morning. I'll trade again in the PM session or one in our ATM model. Can you show colors? Yeah, I got you. The white color is FFFFFFFF. The down close color is 4444444. So you can't mess up, bro. It's all Fs and all 4s. Yeah, if you have equal highs right above the 15, yes, these are equal highs, and that's the 15 minutes busy. You are correct. If you have time. Do the F short now. It will sweep your SL, then equal highs and macro short. You gotta relax, bro. I feel like you gotta go to TikTok chat. Yo, Gaddy, where do I text you on Discord that usually? You can just DM me, brother. When is the macro today? The macro's the same time every day, brother. What's your win rate? In what time period? This month? This year? All time? In backtest? 4 years backtest? 5 years backtest? This week? All time? All time probably the worst number, the least accurate number I can give you because obviously it fluctuates. I usually hover around like 50%, anywhere from like 40 to 60. Good months reach 70, bad months reach 30. Average is like 50. So that's as good as the number I can give you. I usually average 2.25 R. How do you know how much risk your stop loss is? Just measure. 39 points, for example. Why do you trade NQ? I have the most experience on NQ. It's the most volatile. Just my favorite asset to trade. Model form short here. You trade with TPX? I don't know what that is. That's pretty good. How do you like Apex? I heard they don't pay out. I use Apex. I've never gotten a payout with them. I haven't really tried. I think I know. To my knowledge, I've personally never met anyone. Yeah, I use TopStep X. I've never met anyone who hasn't been paid and didn't break a rule. To my knowledge. So in my opinion, I mean they make the most money out of all firms. All firms. They've paid out the most. All firms. I don't think they'd be denying payouts. I think people just don't know the rules. I like the new Alpha Future Zero account. I think it's a good account. It's a really good beginner-friendly account. I'm trying to break away from watching streamers. Any advice? Just close the live, bro. How many accounts do you have with it? You traded? Yeah, I took one trade. It was a loss. I use TopStep, Apex, and Alpha Futures. Alpha Futures is my favorite one. Those are my main accounts. Blue Nox. I heard Blue Nox is good. Do you have games today? My game's tomorrow. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for 1050 macro. What's your opinion on going on tilt? It's gonna happen. You can't avoid tilt. You can control the damage though. It's just a key time. How many trades a day do you allow yourself? How many trades do you allow yourself? Usually 2 trade ideas in the morning and then one in the afternoon. I bet if you trade off stream, you will progress more than now. I 100% will. I've already tested this theory. My best ever trading was off stream. How many points do you think you're gonna score? I'm gonna go for like fucking 6 or 8, bro. I don't know. It's a 40-minute game with run time, so it's like 2 20-minute half. The time never runs, so I'm only really getting like say live ball action, maybe like 18 minutes, 20 minutes of like live ball action. Yeah, that was a good trade, Delusional. Nice. Please, please, please. When you're waiting. What are you waiting for to re-enter? Waiting for 1050, and we got the exact same setup we got earlier. Then I'll take it. Does Blue Knox have Project X? I'm not sure. What's the longest you've held a live funded account? There was one and I did in it was like 4 months. Back in May, I think. My May. Last year. Can you micros with Alpha Zero? 6 to 8 points? No double digits? At least score 10. Bro, I only have 20 minutes. Like that's like getting a bucket a minute, bro. Or I guess a bucket every 2 minutes. How much profit for the day? We're down 1 R. Can you micros without? Yeah, you can do 30 micros on Alpha Zero. What year is ICT FEG CISD strat? You're not looking for the right thing, brother. I use your code for 20 accounts. Message me on Discord, bro, and I'll enter you in the giveaway. Currently holding 5 top FX accounts for the past 2 months. I still can't. You feel stuck? Just get one at least. Just get N1 last 2 buckets. I'll get 10, bro. I'm gonna try my best to get 10. I'll at least shoot 5 shots. I've only been last 2 games. I only shot 4 times. Wasn't the macro from 9:30 till 10? No, that's not the macro. 1 shot per minute. Probably my best trade. Like it's not like there's that like this. The games only go to like 40 to 60 points depending on how hot your team is. Can I get 0.003 Solana? Need it, please. No, bro. I don't even know you, bro. What do you think of PO3 strategy? I think it sucks, bro. I just feel like I have to trade it, you know. I don't actually think it works. I think it's L strategy. 4 minutes from the macro. FEG, ICT, CISD strategy. Yeah. How do I answer that question, right? You shoot threes? Yeah, I shoot threes. Can you dunk? Nah. We took the same loss. Nice. Nope, I like trading 50Ks. I'm trying to convert all my accounts to 50Ks now. Got a little... Only 1 3 per game, though. I haven't shot one. I didn't even think I shot one last game. But look at the CE of the hourly wick of the 3 a.m. candle. What's your win rate? I usually fluctuate around 50. You in college? No. Can you micros with Alpha Zero? You can do 30 micros. 30 micros. Alright, it's almost a macro. Let's lock in here. I'm going to close chat up. See if we can get another trade. Idea is pretty simple. I want to see something like this. Or like this. And we'll take a short. May form, may not form. I like that we built up liquidity lower. So maybe lunch runs opposing to these people long. And yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. You don't have to run these equal highs. I would prefer it though. You know what we could do? I think Roger gave me inspiration. Roger, I fuck with you, bro. You're in the YouTube stream. We could just do a test run, bro. Like, we could just do a free Discord stream trading session instead of a live one on YouTube and TikTok and just test. I think that'd be a good idea. There was one time, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, or maybe it was earlier this year, I said, you know what? I'm not gonna stream. I'm just gonna trade 3, 4, or it was like 5 days in a row where I was like, I'm not gonna stream on YouTube or TikTok. I'm just gonna trade. I had such a good trading session. I was able to make every decision so freely. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful time. Like, you know how, like, I don't think you guys realize how, not I'm gonna say it's a privilege. Obviously, I don't have to stream. But to just sit back and just, like, do whatever you want without, like, everyone else's opinion. Not, I mean, some opinions don't matter. I'll read your message, Kevin. Appreciate you. On Discord, you sent me a message. I'm gonna have to find that message, bro. Okay, I got your message. I'll put a heart out. I'll read it after. Appreciate you. I took one trade earlier. I got stopped out. We're gonna look for another trade. Yeah, it's not about that it gets to me. Like, it's not that it bothers me. I hope that's what people understand too. It's not that these opinions bother me. I really don't care about fucking user 6456 opinion. Like, it literally means nothing. But it still impacts my trading knowing that everyone's judging basically, you know? Or just like it's like putting myself in a position where I have something to prove. It's just extra pressure. You see 656 punching the air right now? Yeah, exactly. It's subconsciously. Would you say streaming keeps you more disciplined? I think at first streaming definitely kept me more disciplined, but I'm like way past that now. Anurik, I remember you, bro. You were watching when I had 20 viewers. I think at first it helped me stay more disciplined. Um, at first it definitely helped me stay more disciplined. That's a fact, right? I can only lose 1,000. You gotta manage risk, bro. User 645. Appreciate you, delusional. All right, we got the equal highs. It's very clean inversion. The 3 minutes probably the cleanest. If we can invert this, we'll go short. I have a question. If I blow an eval, does the monthly session automatically reset the account for you? You need to pay the reset. On alpha, if you don't cancel, it'll automatically reset, yes. But realistically, Bob, what I would do is close the account and get a new one. Straight up. It's up to you though. Unless you have good, if you have a good subscription, like if you got 30% off, then yeah, you don't just reset it. You know, you can just Oh, I guess you don't want to reset. You want the rebuild to come because then it's cheaper for you, or like you get more time. Yeah, you're right, Vic. You're right, bro. Would you recommend just closing it and starting the zero plan? If you've never gotten a payout, I would recommend starting the zero plan. Yes, I think it's a lot more friendly. I guess you can say it's a lot cheaper and still pretty easy to get a payout. You don't need a buffer, right? Just need a couple wins. That's my advice. But if you got the money, like you have a job and you want to invest, you can do that standard. How many accounts I get? That's not a question you should ask someone else, bro. That's something you have to ask yourself. What's the cons about the zero one? The only cons, it's just like a beginner-friendly account. The cons, 40% consistency, max payouts only 1,500, and you can only request 50% of your profits. So it's basically a Top Step. The same cons as Top Step plus the 40%. But the pros are still outweigh the cons because you don't need a buffer to request payout. You can get payouts every single week if you manage the trades correctly. So I could get the max, but that would give me dumb confidence. I would just start with one. Just get one. I don't know how your journey's been. I can't answer that question for you. I'm viewing 930 is protected right now. Yeah, delusional. Whoa. Great, bro. Hopefully this doesn't go too far. We can still get a protraction out of this. this this guy said Drake or Diddy. That's hilarious, bro. Huge liquidity grab? Bro, this is, believe it or not, the most minor liquidity grab possible, bro. The amount of liquidity resting over here is very little, bro. Very little. You got stopped right here on the last up candle? That's fucking painful, bro. I mean, pretty hindsight. I don't even know if we can find a protraction short now. We'll wait for it. The model might form. I don't know how stop loss placement's going to be. But if we can get something like this, I'll short it. Why such a big move? I don't know. Probably something in news. I have 2K profit in the zero account. Can I withdraw 50% that without affecting the maximum loss? You could request 1K which would leave you with 1K. Trump said he's gonna fire Powell. Trump news, Trump news. Good stuff, Othman. You don't have to pass it. No, you have to pass the eval. That's the funded. Sorry, that's the funded. That's the funded portion. You said withdraw. Withdraw means funded, bro. Are you even profitable? No, believe it or not, it's actually my first month trading. My first ever month, guys. Fed will be fired. Yeah, he's old, bro. It's gonna sweep London lows. No way this much. Nothing guaranteed, but yeah, I think it's still the draw personally. How much can I withdraw on my 150K top step first time? On which account? Oh, top step? 5K is the max. Top step 5K is the max on any account size. Doesn't matter. Take care, Kispe. Appreciate you. I would say so, Sam. Definitely make more than I lose over a long period of time. So my TP was right before the big red candle. It happens. It's gonna be hard to get a protraction model out of this. Full 5K. You can get 5K. You can request 5K on Top Step, but you have to make 10K. What's your advice on someone who hasn't been able to get a payout? I would have to talk with that person one on one and see what's stopping them. It'd be hard to. It's gonna be hard for the model to form now. Even if it comes here, stop at the body. Best case scenario, 1.4R. Could have taken the 30-second model. Formed pretty nicely, but we missed it already. 2293. Oh, that's clean. 30-second model was really nice there. That's hard to see though. But I feel like, yeah. We got another protraction here. And we just might get another protraction here. I would take it if it forms. We do have an SMT here, but still bearish. We get a strong 15-second inversion. Doesn't look like it's gonna form. From the daylight, running from the daylight. Oh. It actually respected. We get a 30. No, it didn't. It didn't respect. It didn't close above. We'll see. Yeah, now it closed above. Still wouldn't even be valid now. Well, we get another opportunity at a protraction. We'll see. Risk reward is not that good though. It would literally have to be like this. That trade is awful. 1R. I don't want to take a 1R. Fifteen-second already formed. Just watching the 15-second chart right now. But doesn't look like it's going to form. At least not cleanly. There's just no way it's random that right when we take the equal highs, we turn over and dump. No one can convince me that's random. Way too precise if you ask me. Three-minute FUG, 2-minute OB. That would give some pretty good risk reward. Or even if we get something like this, that works. That'll be our last idea. So if we get the OB here, I think 2-minute chart's the cleanest. We can look for a short. We'd have to respect that fair value gap though. At least on ES. And that's where we give pretty good risk reward too. So, well, now it's not looking as good risk reward, but we'll see. I mean, we could get away with the 1-minute OB. That's kind of aggressive. That'd be really aggressive. 5R, 3R. We'll see. Couple minutes here before 11:10. We probably just call it a session. We're back inside that 30-minute city. We may get an SMT at this high, in which case we would need that. I wouldn't be opposed to taking that either if there's an SMT. But we're definitely narrowing down here on potentially no second trade. We'll see though. If you don't have time to calculate risk, just risk something less. Don't over risk. $600 left. How much do you risk per trade, Roger? Roger, I just want to say I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you supporting. If we get a strong close here, I'm in that. 2R to that low. London low best case scenario is 3.5. No time to calculate risk? Exactly, bro. If you don't have time to calculate risk, brother, you don't have time to enter the trade. We're not traders. We're risk managers, bro. Risk managers. Just get the zero accounts, yeah? Let me give this a couple minutes. It is getting quite choppy, but if we get a strong move right now, I could trust it. I could trust it. Would it be A plus? It'd be up there. Maybe not A plus. Pretty late into the macro. Pretty deep retracement, if you ask me. But we got the OTE. Looks like we may execute here. 22 points. Yeah, run another 6 micro. I don't like that dollar's going down. I mean, technically it's going up right now, but there's no BISI there. So if we get the LB, if next candle closes down, we'll short it 6 micros. Even if we got a fill like here, it's not a bad trade. Bro, just like if you get filled one more, like say you get filled 2 more points better, that adds like 0.5 R. Just 2 points gives you 0.5 R. That's crazy, bro. Power of patience is absolutely crazy. Just waiting 2 points. Just like that's like 1 second. If you just wait 1 more second, you can get 0.5 more or less R. Like that's crazy. That really is crazy. I swear you can make an edge just out of that alone. Or a model just out of that alone. Yeah, I would just put it in one trade too, Roger, to be honest. What do you think is if I trade EU futures because I switch from Forex, is it alright? Yeah, you can trade EU futures, but I don't know if you want to trade that in morning session. It's probably not going to be the best price action. I CBA, guys, I honestly can't be asked to post losses on anymore on TikTok. I really can't. Like, I want to be transparent, but I think we're just gonna keep the losses on YouTube Live and TikTok Live, bro. Although some of the loss videos that they do good, so I guess it's not the worst thing. My favorite books, all over there. DXY falling off a cliff as it's low to now with all 3 indices. Yeah, it seems like it might continue higher, which is fine. I don't have a strong draw higher, so there's always one guy in the comments, bro. But yo, that's just the comments. I get so many messages too, like, bro, do you need help? Bro, do you want me to help you? Like, do you want me to teach you? Bro, I think you should change your model. Like, god damn, bro. The watchers are crazy. Yeah, I think this doesn't go down. How do I cancel Alpha subscription? Uh, go to counts. Oh, go to billing. Go to billing. That's where it is. I mean, I could just show you here. I'm not gonna show you because I'll be leaking information, but I can tell you. Yeah, billing details. Go to billing details. Oh, I just realized the zero account has a daily a soft daily loss limit, so we have to trade 1 trade per day if I'm gonna do 750. Yeah, I'd recommend risking 500 on the zero eval. We should have done 500. Would have been a lot better. To be honest, even if we risk 250, we caught this whole trade, it's worth it. 250 divided by 17. We inverted the fair value gap, so the only way we could hypothetically short is if we took this high, go down. But we got this short term high, so it's not invalid, but I think it's done now. It's 11.10. Dollars dropping. YM's pumping. They're all kind of pumping. It's been pretty range bound on ES. Couple opportunities long if you were bullish. Not a real reversal though. I think that calls it. We can tape read. If price was gonna go up and then give us a CISD here, that could be a short. And I wouldn't take it. It's gonna be outside my window now. But that would be model criteria met. We'll come back at the PM session. I'll look to recoup that loss. 1R, right? Not gonna look to make more, just to recoup the loss. And yeah, just pass the new 0 eval. Let's see how it goes. Nice, bro. Good luck. Roger says, should I full board PM or wait for tomorrow? PM 1R model, or are you trading PM differently? Full porting on 1R is probably not the best because it's not really going to do much for you. Yep, I'll check DMs after stream. Appreciate you, bro. Not here to dish or even dish your models. This could still fall down today because Trump. No, I appreciate you, bro. Listen, I don't mind people telling me, like, you have a control on 0 pen? You can trade it on TradingView, yes, and if you pass, the eval is no consistency rule, but the funded part is. Unable to DM you on Discord? I don't know. I get a lot of messages. I got a lot of DMs. I gotta go back. How would you journal this trade? 10-minute city, 1-minute inversion, London lows draw, bear shorter flow, 930 protraction model. You can do a grade, a setup. They're just getting 750 on a 150k much. 750k with alpha or top step, because alpha gives you more to work with than top step. Alpha gives you was it 6.5? Top step gives you what? 5? 4.5? 750 is quite a lot. I think top step gives you 4.5k, right? Alpha gives you 6. Even on alpha, 750 is quite a bit. Depends on your win rate, though. How much do you think I should risk to pass quick on new evals on alpha? I have like the 100Ks. If you want to pass quick, risk 1500 and look for 2R trades. Simple. That's what I do, and I'm very happy with that model. Besides this clearly high resistance liquidity run, so I haven't done that long. Which one do you prefer? I prefer, my favorite firm is Alpha Futures. Second is Top Step. Third, Apex, in my opinion, isn't the best third one, but it's my best third one. So for me, Apex number 3. Because I'm going to try to get 20 accounts with Apex. I'm not going to rush it, but slowly here and there I'll get an account. We currently have a couple now. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through. What's your code? Code is Gatie. Can I trust Apex with payouts? Just make sure you read the rules. You'll get your payout, bro. Red Bull lies between you getting banned. I rarely get banned on TikTok. Stop itching your eyes, boy. You're gonna get upper eyelid exposure. Intraday should I short? If your model formed, then you're bearish. Sure, why not? What time is PM session? 2 to 3 p.m. I'll wait for a 2 p.m. London low, still a valid target. In my opinion, yeah, it is, but it may not get hit. Who knows? There's a break of structure. Why don't you long? I don't long every single break of structure. If I did that, I wouldn't be profitable. Does Alpha have evaluation stage? Yes. Every futures firm has an evaluation stage. Those are not dead. Yeah, I agree. But just not. It's outside my window now, so I'm not looking to capture this trade. Why no transparency? Because I'm getting too much hate, bro. I keep growing. I just keep getting more and more hate as I keep growing. Appreciate you, really. Okay, now I really wouldn't trade because I don't know what's going on. If you were in longs, just going straight to London, bro. Anyone have idea why that big red candle decided to stop me? They saw your stop loss. They wanted to get your ass, bro. Can you recommend me any good time cycle indicators? I don't trade time cycles, so I can't, unfortunately. Sorry, bro. Can I know how much risk do you use on phase one and phase two? It's just one phase. On phase one, I risk basically 1%. Are you gonna write the update on today's trade in Discord? Yeah, every trade I take on live stream, I'm gonna journal in the Discord. I always give you guys full transparency in the Discord. And by the way, if you guys are not in the Discord, it's free. I always give you guys full transparency. I always journal all my trades in the Discord. Think ES got London lows there or no? Tripping. If I'm trading PM and I'm like available and free, then yeah, I'll I guess we can call it a signal. I'll tell you which direction I'm gonna trade. You can do whatever you want. It's not a signal. Take care, delusional. Damn, that's too nice, bro. I mean, I think a little bit of luck involved in there, but who cares? I'm gonna need the icy hot for my ass after this training session. Wait, what icy hot? What's the icy hot? Let's get the first one. But nope, hit me with a hezzy and now dunked my stop up. This guy said I survived the first one, but the second one got me. That's so funny, bro. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I'm just waiting for London Lows to get hit so I can put that part in the journal. I have no idea what the news is, guys. I'm live. I don't have it open. Why did you not take the 9:30 trade? Model right here at 9:30 was too fast. Too fast. Oh, I gotta check up on my boy. Hold on. Crazy. Oh my god, he took the classic. There it is, yeah. Well, at least we had the right draw. Not that I mean, I guess it kind of matters. Well, just one trade, one loss. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. M10 Sibi with an M1 IFTG, London low strong draw, bearish order flow, bearish order flow. 930 PO3 protraction model. So I'm just journaling in the Discord for you guys so you guys can see the exact trade that I took. It's a good trade. I ended up hitting our objective later on. Well, we had the right idea, guys. We weren't able to capitalize, but we only took one trade. We only lost once, and we had the right draw. We took a pretty good trade. I would take that trade again. So, yeah, it's a pretty good day. I give myself like an 8.59. Yeah, no, that CSD is not executable. Although technically there is a protraction model here, although I would never take that, especially not at this time. How could you tell we were bearish going into the day? I was totally off. Originally going into the day, I was bullish, and then I saw this, and then I saw the dollar going up. By the way, you know how manipulated this shit is when dollar's also dumping with NQ. Like that shit's crazy, bro. I was bullish going into the day as well. I just had to change my bias because of the order flow. Very simple idea why I changed bias. Order flow was so strong. At that point, my draw was not all-time highs. It was London lows. Hey, what time do you set the Asia session time? These are the times right here. Logic going in was London low is safe, and I expect a continuation to my logic going in was two things. One, I wanted to see lower off of the open. I want to see my classic model short. I don't know if you know what that is. I want to see my classic model short. It did form here, and I even said it formed, but I said I wasn't going to take it. It's not the best way it can form. It's low probability. This is the classic model to opening price. So that forms, and I wanted to see longs after that. But instead of that happening, we just dumped. So then I'm looking at the higher time frame, and I was like, you know what? We've shifted now. So I probably expect London lows to be the draw. And that's it. Very simple. Well, boys, I appreciate you guys coming through. Today was stream 6. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do 100 streams. For now, the plan is to do 100 streams. But I will see you guys live tomorrow. Stream number 7. I will trade the PM session today. So I will update you guys on how I trade that, whether we catch a win or a loss or a no trade. Try to recoup our loss from the morning. And I will see you guys live tomorrow. When's the Discord test session? I don't know. I'll have to make an announcement. I also have to think about it. What's the best way to do it? Because if I just let everyone in, that doesn't solve the problem. Unless maybe it does. I don't know. I guess we have to test. Appreciate you, Dimas. Yeah, I mean, if we did a test session, it would just be anyone that applied for a role through ticket. The thing is, a lot of people who are roles don't want to be in. So I have to find a good way. I also can't be asked to like what, every single day I'd have to like go through applications on people who want to be in and then individually add them in. Like I gotta find a way to automate it, make it simple for myself. Interview each individual person. No, like I really can't be asked. Like yeah, I want people to watch, but like I really can't be asked. Come on. I really just can't be asked. Because part of me doesn't even want to stream, bro. Are you trading PM today? You just have them fill out a form, then you approve or not. But I have to read the form, right? Yeah, I'll be trading PM session today. I hope that people who bought your alpha account with code can join at least. Um, hmm, hmm. We'll have ChatGPT reading the forms. True. It's not a bad idea. Now Biohazard knows. Biohazard started using ChatGPT, huh? You finally started? Tough day for psychology. Uh, it's definitely easy to get tripped up in this, if that's what you mean. You just have to know what you're looking for, what's high probability, what's lower probability. You have to accept it sometimes, you know? Just got to accept. Candles are getting big. Damn. Yeah, I know. Now it's really clear what was happening, right? I'm not gonna say the short didn't work out, but now it's really clear. We spent the entire time engineering liquidity, bro. I swear they knew that this shit was gonna happen, bro. And you cannot convince me that this was not manipulated to run specifically once enough liquidity was induced. Like, come on, bro. There's no way. There's no way. We just perfectly consolidate all this time and then just dump once the news comes towards the very obvious draw. Anyone in long on the day. That it's not just like these equal lows. Like I don't really care about those lows. What I care about is London low. Because that means London low is it is a big liquidity pool. Because anyone long on the day with stop loss at low of day is that liquidity pool. So even if price is bullish, it's still gonna likely engage that liquidity pool. So us just engineering right below, come on, bro. That's so like now it's really clear. We were just we were just engineering liquidity, smart money accumulating shorts until that news dropped. Is there a way to know how much you're risking money on TopStep like TradingView? Yeah. Oh, on TradeAvate, on TradingView, or on TopStep X? On TopStep X. On yes, on TradingView, no. You have to calculate it yourself. I want to see low of week. Yeah, I think I had that marked out. No, I had it marked out earlier. Top Step X, yeah, you can see. Message me on Discord. I can help you once I'm free. Anyways, you guys, I appreciate you guys coming through. I'm gonna entry. When you pass the alpha account with a 50% complete target, what is 40%? It just means just stay consistent with your wins. Don't go like don't make 500, 400, 400, 200, 300, and then make 1,500. You know, no consistent. But just ask ChatGPT, man. To be honest, like a lot of you guys ask me questions that Google will answer in like 4 seconds. It's so easy. I don't know, Vovo. What do you think? I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know. I really don't have a good plan, bro. Take care, username. Appreciate you coming through. Are you funded right now? I have multiple funded accounts. Yeah, I'll pretty much always have a funded account. I'm not gonna allow myself to. I mean, we did last month, but last month was really tough for me. Um, when the giveaway? It'll probably be end of the month, like Friday or Thursday. I think you should have at least a small fee. What do you think, Bart? What do you think? Like, it's so hard, man. It's so hard. Like, it really is hard. End of the month. I'm thinking like Monday or the 25th, Friday the 25th, or because that way people can have it going into August. I think that was a good idea, right? What do you think about the projection shorts in the 1050 macro? This one at 1054, not a good trade. No. Keep the trolls out. Most would be happy to pay a nominal fee. What's a nominal fee? That's the thing. What's a nominal fee? 14.99. Wait, 14.99 or 1,499? That has to be a joke, right? There's no way I would charge 14.99, bro. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Someone said 50. I was thinking 50 because that's like the cheapest eval. That's what my original plan was. But then I was also thinking like, do I even want to, bro? Yeah, okay, bro. We're definitely not doing that. Equity Edge. I don't even use Equity Edge, but I have a close friend that did, and he got a payout with them, so I think they're valid, bro. Charmaine charges 50. I think Charmaine charges 50 for the live trading, but then he also has a separate part. So you know what I could do? I have a good idea, I think. I think I could do like, let me know what you guys think about this idea. Hold on, before I end the stream. What if I did like 25 just for the live trading, and then a second package that's 50 for live trading, plus to be a part of the gems group? I think that's a good idea. Is that possible? I think that's a good idea. Because there's people, this is the reason. Because a lot of people just come to copy trade. And I don't want them to be in the same group as everyone else. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. Everyone just gonna pay 25 for copy. Exactly. Except the people who are actually trying to improve with the others. So we could separate them. That way the copies are not, I don't have to waste time on the copies, is what I'm saying. But then again, I guess some people will want both. You gotta make a quiz to join to prove education. Almost. If someone was a brand new, listen, I don't mind. I actually don't mind people copying. It's just one. What I mind is like I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't really affect me at all if someone copies me. What affects me is if people message me after or they talk shit or they're like, "Oh, what the fuck, bro?" You know. That's one. Two. I guess it is kind of annoying when people are getting paid just by copying me. It's just kind of annoying, you know. Like, I know I've gotten many people payouts if they happen to copy trade me like a long time or just happen to trade with me while I'm winning or getting paid, then they also get paid, you know, for free. Many times, like we're probably talking like 50 to like 100 people messages throughout my entire streaming career. Fuck those people, bro. Lucky guys, huh? They just rode the win streaks. Uh, no, it doesn't really bother me, but I don't know. I think that's not a bad idea. Bio, you think? Basically 50 for gems, 25 for just live trading. Gems gets both. That's fire, no? So sorry, some fake out trades. I have before. I'm gonna be honest. I had not on purpose, but a lot of people don't realize that TradingView is not my actual funded accounts. So sometimes what's happened is I take a trade, and as I'm like taking it, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to take this on my funded, and everyone's already in. They're fucked. Guys, I'm entering now. Guys, I'm entering now. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Yeah, it's funny. This is how you like rate new people. New people are gonna join the live stream right now. Are gonna be. What the fuck just happened, bro? Bro, am I tripping? Why are these orders just filling? Ah, whatever, bro. How do I send messages on Discord? You can just search up my name. Make sure you don't message a fake. There's a bunch of fakes. Message me, and I'll get to you. I'm glad I found you too, Adam. I'm glad I found you too, brother. Or glad you found me. Would it be a monthly fee or just one time? I don't know. What do you think? It can't. The reason it can't be one time. No, I guess it could be one time. Should I do one time? I don't know if I would do one time. it's one time, just do a higher price. I'd rather do lower price than one time because like what's the downside of one time? Can you explain protraction model? No, I won't sit here and explain it because there's a full YouTube video on it, but I can show you this PDF really quickly and you can do whatever you want with this information. I gotta go make breakfast and I gotta go call the group, see how they did and stuff. Is there a way to set up rooms that can and cannot ask questions? That is there that not on YouTube but on Discord? Yeah, that's another issue. But you know what I could do, Bart? Everyone who's actually in the group, like if we did 25 and 25, 25 for the trading, all the copiers who don't care about anything, they're just gonna join. I'll even give them a copy roll, bro. No, I'm joking. I'll give them the live stream roll. And then on the other part, those people will have a special tag. It's gonna say like it's gonna be their name's gonna be in blue. And I think that's probably the best thing to do. Because every single text from them will be in blue. And I'm gonna be honest, yo, the copy traders don't be asking questions anyway. They don't care. Oh, they don't care. Trust me, they don't ask questions. They just click the button when I click. And that's fine, bro. And that's fine. I would prefer them not answer questions. If you're gonna copy trade, listen to all the copy traders out there. I'm sure they all left because I told them I'm done trading for the session. But if there's any like couple of you left, if you're gonna just copy trade, and I'm not talking about copy trade and learn. Some people copy trade until they're ready to be on their own. And I think that's sure, whatever. But some people are full-time copiers. Full-time, just click the button when I click it. They don't care about anything else. If you want to do me a favor, just don't comment. Don't tell me you're copying. Don't tell me, yo, Gatie, we're up. Let's go, Gatie, we're up. Don't tell me we're down. Just if you want to copy, just click the button and stay mute. And when we go to Discord, do the same thing. Just stay mute. You know? I could make like a 3 month subscription, but the thing is, what if someone joins for 1 month and then they want to leave? You know? For people that want to stay forever, I guess we can do a one-time fee. But maybe people, you know, you have to pay 12 months in advance, no refund. That's such a scam, bro. I may even do bi-weekly. Oh, that's a good idea. I think bi-weekly is not a bad idea. Because then people can leave if they don't like it, right? That's fair. That's so fair. Right? I don't I don't even know if I can do that. You finna charge my card? Well, I would half the price. I wouldn't run a one-on-one mentorship, I don't think. It's not worth my time to do a full one-on-one mentorship with someone. It's not worth my time. I would have to charge too much, and I would never want to charge someone that much. It's just not worth my time. Yeah, I think Zell would work. I don't know. This is all, guys. This is all just brainstorming, by the way. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do. I don't really have a plan. I don't really have a plan. My plan right now is get paid a couple more times before we switch to Discord and try to survive. To be honest, mentally, that's my plan. That's the thing that matters most. Just gotta get paid a couple more times. Full-time trading and content, yeah. Charge my card. Or we could make options. The thing is, I'm not good with all this shit. Just slime everyone, delete your channel, change your identity, and live life peacefully. One day I might do that, bro, to be honest. One day I might. I honestly think about it all the time. I think about it. How peaceful. Like it's so I know some people are not trading peacefully, but it's so weird to me from my point of view because I'm like, bro, I could wake up. I don't even have to talk, bro. I could wake up, just open my computer. I quit my job a long time ago, Yoshi. Year ago, year and a half ago. Um, I just wake up, trade, go to sleep. I don't have to post my journal. I don't have to post recaps. I don't have to edit. Although obviously secondary income is good. I don't make that much money from YouTube, but I make like $100 a month. Please censor that word. Yes, 1 RPM session today. Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Try to recoup the loss. On call. Oh, that on call job? If we're talking about that, yeah, I haven't done that in like a year. But actual job, that was like way before. Like I quit that after my first payout, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. And I've just like been wiggling through, and now we're like better, obviously. But no, the on call job I haven't worked in like a year. That one's lit though. Like to me, again, like I never thought that was a job. I would even go like if they called me now, they're like, "You want to watch work the college game?" I'll come, bro. Because my friends are just playing ball. Like it's not really a job, you know. I would go watch it for free. I might as well just get paid here and there. You haven't done a giveaway live in so long. All right, we can do one. We'll do one. Not now, but we'll do one next week maybe. When did you know you was ready to go full time, or were you full time from day one? I was wrong when I thought I was ready, but I've managed to wiggle away, and I had a lot of saved up, so we can make it work. No, we're down so far in the morning session. Anyways, I'm late. I gotta go. I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow, stream number 7, and we'll see how it goes. Take care.